Are you constantly seeking validation from others, only to feel disappointed when it never comes? In this video, we'll explore the powerful wisdom of Buddhism that teaches us to focus on our own lives and find fulfillment from within. Lesson 1. Acknowledge impermanence. Life is always changing. Nothing stays the same forever. In Buddhism, this is called impermanence. Everything you see, hear, feel, or experience is always moving and shifting. The seasons change. A flower blooms, then withers. Our bodies grow, then age. Even the people in our lives come and go. This is the natural way of life. When we understand this, we can stop holding on to things so tightly. Holding on to what is temporary causes suffering. When we cling to something that is not permanent, we set ourselves up for disappointment. A beautiful moment may end, but that does not make it less beautiful. A relationship may change, but that does not erase the joy it once brought. When we see life as it truly is, we can let go of fear and embrace the flow of life. Buddhism teaches us to observe impermanence without judgment. We see things as they are. When we see that something is changing, we do not resist it. Instead, we accept it. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means understanding that change is a part of life. Resistance creates pain. Acceptance brings peace. When we acknowledge impermanence, we can live more fully. We cherish the present moment. We stop worrying about what we cannot control. We stop dwelling on the past or fearing the future. Each moment becomes precious. Each experience becomes meaningful. By living in the present, we discover true happiness. This lesson also teaches us not to hold grudges. A person who hurt you in the past may have changed. A situation that caused you pain may no longer exist. When you let go of these things, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. You create space for new joys and new experiences. Impermanence reminds us that difficult times will pass. When you are struggling, remember that it will not last forever. The pain you feel today will eventually fade. The challenges you face will eventually resolve. Trust in the flow of life. Trust that everything changes, including the hardest moments. By acknowledging impermanence, you also learn gratitude. You appreciate what you have while you have it. You value the people in your life. You enjoy the small joys that come your way. Gratitude grows when you see how fleeting everything is. You learn to find beauty in the temporary. Embracing impermanence is a powerful step toward inner peace. It is not easy to accept change, but it is necessary. When you stop resisting, you find freedom. When you stop clinging, you find joy. Life is a river that flows constantly. Let yourself move with it. Trust that every twist and turn has its purpose. This is the way to live peacefully in an ever-changing world. Lesson 2. Let go of validation. Buddhism teaches us to let go of the need for validation. Seeking approval from others is a source of suffering. It ties your happiness to something you cannot control. People's opinions are constantly changing. What they praise today, they might criticize tomorrow. If you rely on their approval, you will never feel stable. True happiness comes from within. You do not need others to tell you that you are good enough. You are already enough just as you are. Your worth does not depend on someone else's opinion. You are valuable simply because you exist. When you understand this, you can stop chasing validation. Letting go of validation does not mean ignoring others. It means finding balance. You can listen to feedback without letting it define you. You can learn from others without needing their approval. This balance allows you to grow without losing yourself. The desire for validation often comes from fear. You fear rejection. You fear being alone. You fear not being good enough. Buddhism teaches that these fears are illusions. They come from clinging to false ideas about yourself. When you see through these illusions, you become free. When you stop seeking validation, you find peace. You stop worrying about what others think. You stop trying to please everyone. You stop comparing yourself to others. Instead, you focus on your own path. You focus on what truly matters to you. This is the key to living authentically. Letting go of validation also strengthens your relationships. When you no longer depend on others for approval, you can connect with them in a healthier way. You can give without expecting anything in return. You can love without needing constant reassurance. This creates deeper and more meaningful bonds. This lesson also helps you face criticism. When you stop seeking validation, criticism loses its power. You can hear it without being hurt by it. You can learn from it without letting it define you. Criticism becomes a tool for growth rather than a source of pain. By letting go of validation, you become more resilient. You learn to stand strong in your own truth. You learn to trust yourself. You learn to find joy in being who you are. This inner strength allows you to face life's challenges with courage and confidence. Buddhism teaches that true freedom comes from within. When you stop seeking validation, you discover this freedom. You realize that you are enough. You realize that your worth is not determined by others. You realize that true happiness is found in being true to yourself. This is the path to lasting peace and joy. Lesson 3. Set intentions. Setting intentions is a powerful practice in Buddhism. It is about focusing your mind and heart on what truly matters. Intentions guide your actions. They give meaning to your choices. They help you stay aligned with your values and goals. Intentions are different from goals. Goals are about achieving something in the future. Intentions are about how you live in the present. For example, a goal might be to get a new job. An intention might be to approach each day with kindness and determination. Intentions focus on the process, not the outcome. Buddhism teaches that your intentions shape your life. When your intentions are kind, your actions bring happiness. When your intentions are selfish, your actions cause harm. This is the law of cause and effect. What you put into the world comes back to you. By setting positive intentions, you create a positive life. Setting intentions requires mindfulness. You must be aware of your thoughts and feelings. You must reflect on what truly matters to you. This helps you set intentions that are meaningful and authentic. When your intentions come from a place of wisdom and compassion, they lead to peace and happiness. Intentions also help you stay focused. Life is full of distractions. It is easy to lose sight of what matters. By setting clear intentions, you remind yourself of your priorities. You stay grounded in your values. This helps you navigate life with clarity and purpose. Buddhism teaches us to set intentions that benefit both ourselves and others. This creates harmony in our lives and in the world. When your intentions are selfless, they bring joy and peace. When your intentions are harmful, they create conflict and pain. By choosing intentions wisely, you create a positive ripple effect. Setting intentions also helps you let go of attachment. You focus on the present moment rather than worrying about the future. You trust that your actions will lead to the right outcome. This reduces stress and anxiety. It allows you to live with a sense of ease and trust. Intentions are a daily practice. Each morning, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself how you want to live that day. Focus on qualities like kindness, patience, and courage. Let these intentions guide your actions. At the end of the day, reflect on how you lived. Celebrate your efforts and learn from your challenges. By setting intentions, you take control of your life. You create a sense of purpose and direction. You align your actions with your values. You live with mindfulness and clarity. This is the key to a meaningful and fulfilling life. Lesson 4. Focus on self-discipline. Self-discipline is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice. It is the ability to control your thoughts, words, and actions. It is about choosing what is right over what is easy. It is about staying true to your values, even when it is difficult. Buddhism teaches that self-discipline leads to freedom. When you lack discipline, you become a slave to your desires. You chase pleasure and avoid discomfort. This creates suffering. Self-discipline helps you rise above these impulses. It allows you to make choices that lead to true happiness. Self-discipline begins with mindfulness. You must be aware of your habits and patterns. You must recognize when you are acting out of desire or fear. This awareness helps you make conscious choices. It helps you break free from harmful habits and create positive ones. In Buddhism, self-discipline is not about punishment. It is about self-care. It is about doing what is best for your well-being. For example, meditating every day requires discipline. It may not always be easy, but it brings peace and clarity. Eating healthy, exercising, and practicing kindness also require discipline. These actions nurture your body, mind, and soul. Self-discipline also helps you stay focused. It helps you resist distractions. It helps you stay committed to your goals. When you have discipline, you can overcome obstacles. You can face challenges with strength and determination. This leads to success and fulfillment. Buddhism teaches that self-discipline is a gradual process. You do not have to be perfect. You simply need to make an effort. Each small step builds your strength. Each small victory builds your confidence. Over time, self-discipline becomes a natural part of your life. Compassion is also a part of self-discipline. Be kind to yourself as you grow. Do not judge yourself harshly for your mistakes. Learn from them and move forward. Treat yourself with the same patience and understanding that you would give to a friend. This creates a healthy and balanced approach to discipline. Self-discipline is a path to inner peace. It helps you live in alignment with your values. It helps you create a life that reflects your true self. It helps you find joy in the present moment. This is the way to lasting happiness. Lesson 5. Let go of comparisons. Buddhism teaches us to let go of comparisons. Comparing yourself to others creates unnecessary suffering. It makes you feel inadequate or superior. It creates envy, pride, and resentment. These emotions cloud your mind and steal your peace. Everyone's journey is unique. You cannot compare your path to someone else's. Each person has their own struggles and strengths. Each person has their own lessons to learn. When you focus on your own journey, you can grow. When you compare yourself to others, you get stuck. Letting go of comparisons helps you find contentment. You stop measuring your worth by external standards. You stop seeking validation through competition. You realize that your value is not determined by what others have or do. You realize that you are enough just as you are. Buddhism teaches that comparisons come from attachment and ignorance. You cling to the idea that you must be better than others. You fail to see the truth of interconnection. Everyone is part of the same whole. By letting go of comparisons, you embrace this truth. You see others as equals, not rivals. This lesson also teaches gratitude. When you stop comparing, you appreciate what you have. You see the blessings in your life. You find joy in your own achievements. Gratitude replaces envy. Contentment replaces dissatisfaction. Letting go of comparisons also strengthens your relationships. You stop seeing others as competition. You stop feeling threatened by their success. Instead, you celebrate their joy. You support their growth. This creates harmony and connection. Buddhism teaches us to focus on self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Accept your flaws and strengths. Recognize that you are doing your best. This helps you let go of the need to measure up to others. It helps you find peace in being yourself. By letting go of comparisons, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. You find joy in your own journey. You focus on your own growth. You live authentically and peacefully. This is the way to a fulfilling life.